And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Sweet Transit. Alright, I want to do a quick little change over here. I want to take this, connect it to you. Okay, that joins that network. Then we want, let's see, how do I want to do this? I need to then connect to these networks. What? Going back, because what I'm trying to do I'm trying to bridge the Z network and the OS network, right? I want to bridge these two networks because we are making like a whole lot more bread over here in Z than we're using. And so all that production capacity is going to waste. Granted, there is a massive number of trains over here. This was built prior to my figuring out how distro centers worked. So yeah, this whole system would need to be redone too, or just start a new game. Basically, what I want, what the intention of the OS city was for wood and stone and just keeping this stuff full of things, right? I need to push just tons of material into the warehouse to keep me afloat, but right now it's very, very hard. Because every time I build something, it just massively increases. Like, look at that wheat farm, 10 stone to keep that up, 2,000 coins a minute. Like, that is really expensive, in addition to the workers that it takes. So yeah, we have plenty of wheat over here. As you can see, we are not even coming close to tapping it out. So I would like to export bread to us. Now, where, pray tell, are we going to get? So this is going to be, we're going to do new route. So this is going to be Z bread to us. So this is going to be Z1. Okay. This is going to be load bread and destination OS city unload. Okay. So the least common denominator station wise here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Length of 12. You know, now that I have bricks, I could actually like build a station over here. $22. That is the maximum length a train can ever get. Not that I have any stations over here that can use that, but you know what it is. I'm gonna go with it. All right, so new train. I want bread is probably boxcar. Length and tiles 12.1. That may be good enough. So yeah, we can load bread, and this is going to be Z bread to us. 12.1. That is, it's going to be a little hanging over the edge. We'll see. We'll see if it works. And I do realize why I had two trains before. I had when I had this, when I was clicking on this. Oh, it's funny, I can't click on it until the train is actually out. This had been set to 2 and it doesn't reset. Okay, let's load up and deliver nice and cleanly. Oh yeah. Oh, I need to. Okay. All right, Oss is gonna get some bread for the first time. They're even ringing the church bells in happiness. That should bump up my happiness a little bit. Since they get some bread. I mean, they're gonna eat a lot of that bread. Probably eat it all before the next train comes around. Because these trains, I got a lot of trains. I wish I could start consolidating them, but games like this do not really work for that very well. Is this my... Oh yeah. Alright, so Z should actually be back to producing bread. And consuming... Okay, let's look at... click on this, click on bread. So you can see the exports. I might even be able to put 2 trains on that. Export twice as much. So yeah, the city definitely grows a bit when you give it a little bit of bread. But I think it'll shrink back down. Oh, there's the bread infusion. So I might be able to do that again. Yeah, let's build another train. Bread to us. Build it. I think that's bread to us. Yeah, so it is, even though it's sticking out a little bit over here, it's still good enough. Look at the trains coming in there, though. That is a busy, busy station. I mean, yeah, we're on fast forward, but whew, that's a busy station. So now we should be able to do that. Now what we can do, since we have that connection, we could have travelers go between these two, right? So let's do a route. This is going to be Z Os travelers. Okay. Z1 to Os City. Swap travelers. Okay, Z1 to Oz City, travelers. Now, we want this, clear, clear. Remember, we can't go over 2 tiles, but we may be able 6 per second, 5%. That would put us, we removed that and we added that. 10.6. Yeah, 12.3 might be pushing. But, yeah, because this wagon top speed is 50, whereas this top speed is 35. So this guy's top speed is 50. So it just moves travelers that much faster. I don't know how much it's going to cost or how much we're going to make from this, but it is what it is. Z to Os travelers. Let's build it. Okay, let's do this. Follow along. Once we get out on the open area, hopefully. No travelers! Huh. Really? No travelers. Oh yeah, we're cruising. Oh, we're cruising now. Oh, I don't know what, you know, if people traveling actually helps anybody. Oh yeah, speed her up, speed her up. There we go. Get to that top speed. It's glorious. Now it's gonna be waiting time. It's quite the route. I could shortcut it somehow. Bridge across there, a bridge across there, and connect it up to here. That would be a little bit more straightforward. No travelers, huh? Well, there's travelers. Oh no, those are laborers. Oh, no, there are travelers. Wait. How are there travelers from Vejos? Like, I don't understand that. But let's try to shortcut. I'm gonna write here. And we go straight and then in. Go in. In. There. That should be a little bit more straightforward than going all the way around, all the way through. Plus, any other thing that has to move like that, it just helps have a shorter route, like this guy. Unload it. I'm trying to unload it. Oh yeah, this is my bread runner. Excellent. So he'll have an easier time of it now. Still no travelers. Like, what? This says traveling enabled. And this says traveling enabled. Travelers, Vegas, turn 4. Apparently there's travelers to Vejas, but not to us. Why do we even have... Well, Vejas is way up here. How are we moving travelers? Do we even have a traveler... Let's look at this. Active routes. Traveler. And nominate to Z, certainly. So yeah, there's definitely 104 people waiting to go back to Vejas. I don't know how they got down there. Did they like walk? Maybe I should add, if it's even possible. Let's see. If we stop at get travelers at Z, swap travelers at us, going back, there is not. There's a route up here, but not connecting up here, so we would have to. Yeah, we'd have to wait for some stone. Please unload some stone. Pretty please. Please. It's amazing how look how fast we're running out. Yeah, this game really needs to be rebalanced. This is just untenable. You cannot craft enough stuff just to keep your cities alive and happy. It's just I don't know. It's hard, it's really hard to progress. And you know, work on things and stuff. Really hard to, you know, progress in the world because every time you build something, it's like you need to build a massive infrastructure just for like a few extra sawmills, right? Because the number of people they take and the city needs to be so big, and I mean it's one thing after another. It's very frustrating. All right, so let's see if we can track down travelers. Okay, swap travelers at us. Then we need to swap travelers at Vejas. Right? Coming all the way up here. Oh Lord, yeah, there's got to be a better way to do this. Let's see. Can we shortcut this at all? We have a little bit of stone. No. Get that arrow pointing the right way. Then the return trip should be fairly straightforward. There we go. Now it sees that. Pathfinder looks like it's pretty fast, pretty efficient. Yes, it has to go through this station, but that's fine. All right, so let's see. Hey, we got some passengers. This will use that 50-mile-an-hour limit very effectively. And I do not know how much they're gonna like pay me. So there's no, like in Transport Fever, at least there's like a cha-ching sound and it gives you an idea of how much you actually make. So these are travelers to Oz. Okay, these guys are good. Woo, there we go, 50 kilometers an hour. So these guys are going back down to Z. Well, there's a long queue to get into Z. This is a... Oh, we ran out of fuel. Good Lord. Oh, we got full passengers. I wonder how many are going to Oz. Wow. Okay. Well, I have no idea. What we can do is have him stop at Brickworks. No, that's what? No. What are you? You're bricks. Where's my? There he is. Travelers. So after he hits Vejas, edit, add Brickworks. After he hits we're just gonna load coal. So that'll top off his fuel before he goes, which should be enough, right? It should be enough. Oh, that's bread. What? When you are in fast speed, these things go crazy. Okay, yeah, he's probably gonna run out of fuel again. Especially with all this stop and go traffic. Yep. So I'm really hoping that he when he stops at Brickworks to fill up with fuel. Oh, we're bringing all of the passengers up now. So yeah, he'll fill up again in Vejas, but we're gonna load some coal because we have to go through here anyway. Now we've topped up. Oh, there's a long queue. Okay, yeah. I'm fine with that. I think if we had less stop and go traffic down here, that would help. This network is not really designed very well. But we now are moving passengers, which is good because yeah, tourism is a thing. And Z needs some beautification. Wow. Z needs some beautification. So let's add some park action. R. A little bit of beautification. Gives some people, you know, somewhere to hang out. Somewhere to rest. Yeah, look at our bread. How much wheat do we have stored? Oh yeah, look how fast that drains. Wow. Yeah, so we're having bread issues now. We are exporting the majority. I mean, if we had a more consistent supply of wheat. How many trains? We have 3 trains. So we have 2 trains on Z wheat. We could put another one in there. This one isn't getting any hit at all. We could actually put 2 more on there, but here's the problem. Look at all the trains that we have in this network already. 2 more trains into this would be might just lock up the system. Yeah, that would not be good. This is already a long line to get in. Boy, I'm glad I made this station so big, because look at all the traffic. Or we could, we could add another station. Although, yeah, I don't know. That would just fill up with people, and we wouldn't actually be moving them anymore. So you don't want to build a station unless you really need it. And yeah, we haven't even touched the problem yet. Like, this was just moving travelers around, getting some bread up here that we now are moving too much bread. Like, I don't know where the other bread to us. Yeah, we're just gonna sell this train. I'm sorry, but Oz is gonna have to just deal with that, because I do not want this bread to run out. We can't have Z running low on folks. All right, well, I'd like to, now that we've covered pretty much the whole game, this is still very, very early in development, and I think they need to do some serious rebalancing, because I can't do anything right now unless I fix my wood and my stone. And I don't have enough workers in any of my cities. I don't have enough excess workers to actually do that. Like, I am in the negative workers. So I'm not sure. Look at that. We're out of potatoes? How are we out of potatoes? We're out of potatoes because we don't have any workers up here. And we don't have any workers up here. Yeah, it's just this is where I start to break down. I've got 4 cities running constantly, and it's not enough. It's not enough material. I cannot deliver enough. So yeah, there's some major rebalancing that needs to happen. Normally, I would solve that issue with mods, and I would just mod the heck out of it. But yeah, it's right now the balance is just off. It's just off. I would think that you would be able to, with one city, produce enough potatoes for, another 3 cities on top of that, right? Just max out potatoes and then deliver those potatoes to all the other cities. Kind of how the real world works. Not every town has a farm dedicated to growing the food for the people in that town. You centralize that stuff. But the way that it is, you cannot even get enough people in your city, because the workers will only work if they're connected with the station, and the station has severely limited range. It's basically a circle around the station that big. And yeah, there's, quite a lot of people in there right now, but I cannot produce enough stuff to keep all these. And if I build another city, it's like, oh, I need some more wood, I need some more stone. All right, let's build another city. Well, if I build another city, I would need a whole nother set of potato farms. I would need a whole nother set of cotton farms. I would need a whole nother set of wheat farms. I would need all of the industry to produce the bread and the clothing and deliver the potatoes and all of that stuff just to barely get enough people to maybe cover a few sawmills. And I don't even know how many sawmills I have on this map. There's 3, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 sawmills on this map. Constantly running. And it's not enough for the upkeep. And that's where I start to break down. It's like, how many hundreds of trains are you gonna need in the late game just to keep things up and running? I mean, it's crazy. So I'm ready to move on. Basically, I'm ready to go on. There is a new game that just came out that I want to move to, and I'm getting good engagement with this game. People are commenting, and that's great. But it's becoming more frustrating to play because I'm running into these problems, and there's really no solution in sight, which is unfortunate. Because yeah, this is sort of like an upgraded Transport Tycoon Deluxe. Like, it's pretty nice. But anyway, that is going to do it for the episode and the series. Yeah, please hit that like button if you enjoyed yourself. Comment down below if you want to yell at me about ending it early. And yeah, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I will see you next time.